Well, hello. My name's Katie. I do the New York Times crossword puzzle here. I'm going to go back to saying every day. I mean, with the rare exception. And I just had one of the most frustrating meetings at work, and I need to make my mind right. So that's a perfect use of the crossword puzzle because it helps me get my mind right because I still have work to do today. So let's get to it. It's Friday, August 14th. We've been having a pretty good solving week this week. Yesterday's felt ridiculously easy to me. Zhu Zhang, I recognize that name now that I've been paying more attention to the constructors. So here's hoping. It's good. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. Friday, August 14th. All right. Oh, I got the sizing almost exactly right on the first try. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. This looks very undaunting today, but you got to be careful because the puzzle will smack you down if you get too big for your britches. So, blank plateau, home to the tomb of King Khufu. I don't know. Mounted warrior skilled in martial arts is 18 across, and look, it does like a double highlight of the clue, so that's interesting because I clicked on one down but 18 came up, so that's interesting. Kitchen brand inspired by an 18 across, not as helpful. Seriously? Are you kidding? Let's try it. No. As if. That would have been great. Issue in a modern remote work setting. Okay, wonder if that's related to Zoom. Corn and wheat for 2. Well, I'm thinking of crops. I'm thinking of grains. I'm thinking... I don't know, but we'll find out. Garment worn with a bodice called a choli. That's got to be sari. I can't think of another garment that we see normally that's 4 letters, whatever. Let's just try it. 365th out of 365 in brief. Eve? We've been seeing that a lot this week, and it works. So let's just try it and see if... Oh. Well. Dios mío. My God. I don't know. Words of comfort. This could be like, I care, but I don't think it is. That feels like a weird letter pairing, especially AVC. Unless it's, it's not even, I was going to say unless it's avocado, but even that doesn't work. Not being real about. Honey is high in this. I think, let's try it. Yeah, fructose. I'm going to try it. I don't know if this is right or not, but I do know that honey's high in it because unlike other sweet things, it's not glucose, it's fructose. It's the fruit sugar, which is particularly important for like diabetics because fructose is processed differently in the body than sucrose. So there you go. Without a doubt, that's going to prove to be wrong. I'm going to have to table that whole thing. I'm not cutting it out. It's staying in there. Okay, well, this is Ric Flair, and I think that makes sense. He would spell it that way. I think that's right. Guard for some time, so that could be question mark. that could be guard verb, to guard for some time, or it could be a guard for some time. I don't know. We'll see. Deplete, I don't know. I was thinking it could be use, but that seems maybe not right. Yogi's utterances, I think, could be ohms. Purple drink ingredient at a boba tea shop is ube, I think. I would have said taro because that was in here earlier this week. Actually, ube has been in here recently as well. I think this is right. Based on the amount of ube that I'm seeing, I think that's probably right. Let's see. Oh, God. No. Oh, Eve is wrong. Oh. Okay. Caramba, I think. I don't know if that's spelled right, but the idea is there. Discovers. Okay, this is going to be out. So that's one of the things. When you have two words, you think, oh, the end is an S. Not always. And I do think this is sniffs out is discovers. Oh, okay. Well, we had the right concept, just not the right. So this is New Year's Eve. That is a better answer for sure. Words of comfort. I care. I guessed it. I just didn't know. Not being real about faking. Deplete. Oh. Plus. Couples ask. Break up something. Break up. Okay. Well, that's going to be annoying, but I'm going to leave it for now. I need to just think about it. Unfruitful. Barren. And siblings cry of protest, maybe. No fair, I think. We'll try it. It does make sense. Now, 18 across. Mounted warrior. Skilled in martial arts. Samurai? But then what the heck? Okay. I'm gonna take no fair out. I think that is not right. As much as I want it to be. Maybe fair is right. No is not. I think this has to be samurai. It's just too perfect. So I'm willing to bank on that. Yeah. And the answer to this is Rio. Is Rio in Brazil? I hope so. Yeah, it is. Okay. I do think this is fair. That unfair? Oh. This is Ginsu. The knives. The Ginsu knives. I didn't even think about that as a kitchen brand. That's funny. Yeah, you know what? I'm wondering if this is going to be Giza Plateau. I don't know if that's a thing, but I thought about it when we started, and then I was like, surely not, but it could be. There's my cue. I'm on. Super bright would be neon, I think. And corn and wheat for 2 annuals. This is Giza. Crazy. I should have guessed it it looks like I'm lying about it. I'm not. I really thought that because, like, the pyramids. The only thing I didn't know is if Khufu was Egyptian or not. That's why I didn't say it. Zoom. We'll find out. Unit whose name derives from the Latin word for heat. Unit. Oh, a calorie. There we go. Yeah, the Latin word is, and we see it in all of the Romance languages too, it's calor. Hot. Oh. Okay. I mean, come on. Is how I felt about that entire meeting I was just in. Perfectly stated right there. Bunk alternatives would be cots. And Julius Caesar role? Oh. Well, we have Brutus and Cassius. That doesn't fit there, though. Self-doubter's question. Am I? Ah, here we go. Okay, issue in modern remote work setting. Zoom fatigue. And rock musician Bob Seger. England's George V vis-a-vis Russia's Nicholas II. Okay. So vis-a-vis is going to be a comparison, so we know that's probably going to end in ER. George V. Wasn't he crazy? And Nicholas II, wasn't he also like very ruthless? We'll see. Is this I was gonna say Casio maybe, but I don't know. Computer key that might be pressed repeatedly in a panic. Maybe escape. I've never pressed it in a panic. In fact, I don't really know what it does, but recollection, say. Average Joe in modern slang. Oh. Shimmer colorfully. Okay. I'm looking forward to finding out what that is. Leave a lasting mark on, I think, is etch. And scratch that, you scratch an itch, right? I like it. Huddling as teammates. Huddling. Encircle? No, in something. Okay, well. Plot device. I think we're talking about a plot of land here because of the question mark. Person that's best left alone. Oh. Enough out of you. Okay. Let's come over here. Completely lose it. Go nuts. Maybe. Hey, we're halfway. We might not be halfway for long, but that said, if you're still here, please subscribe. Subscribe. And thanks to those who have subscribed already. I appreciate it personally, you know? So I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? This is not going to be Go Nuts. We are not halfway. I think this is Ali Wong. Now we're halfway. So you know what to do. Go ahead, subscribe. And I think maybe this is Go Loco. Maybe. We'll see. But Ali Wong for sure is that I know. Because I think it's since. And how do blank grow? They grow out of your life. Poems? Poems? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, Costco competitor, informally, I think is Sam's. Sam's Club. We'll see if I can say that with a surety, but I don't know. Tastes. Samples. It's the only thing I can think that is an S, and it happens to fit here in a lovely way. So, good places for deep dive into research. I also feel like this is going to be like coral reefs or something, literal diving. Not like the library, I think, or something like that. Primates found only in and around Madagascar, I think, are lemurs. I don't know why I know some of this, but that I'm pretty sure. Oh. Is this le bleu? Les. Le. All right. What is this? Yeah. Okay. I was like, Occam better be in here because there's very few words that would have a double C and then an M kind of down here. Like, I can't really think of any. But this is Occam's razor, one of my more favorite things. When I went to Marquette many years ago, there was a band that would come regularly to campus named Occam's Razor. I loved it. And the philosophy is keep it simple. So another way I've heard it kind of like headlined, I guess, or broken down is the philosophy is the simplest answer is most likely the right answer, right? So that's how we get, I think, kind of the keep it simple feeling. In logic, it really does make sense because we do have a tendency to like drum up these crazy ideas, and in reality and I think it was in a time like during the Enlightenment when things got real heady, and there was a movement to kind of ground everybody back. And so I like it. I actually think about it all the time in everyday life. Like, if whatever seems to be most apparent probably is right. And he wasn't talking about answers, he was talking about conclusions. So, if you want me to talk more about Occam's razor, I'm happy to go do a little digging to better explain it. Okay. Is this labs? Labs. Probably, I'm going to guess it's something like C labs or something. We'll find out. Okay. Explode as a paintball. I think this is going to be splat, and this could be like go splat or something. Idle is lazy, which can I always agree with that? I think maybe I can. That does kind of make sense. Oh, okay. I don't know that. Shoot the breeze. Oh my God, what a good word. Confabulate. We're going to look that one up. Wow. That makes my whole day. What a great word. What might go straight to the heart? You know what? This is not going to be lazy. This is going to be laze, I think. Idle. So in this sense, idle is the verb idle. It does make sense. And this is going to be stent. Eaten does make sense. And Spanish muralist Jose Maria. Let's just hope that's right. I don't know. I've never heard of that muralist before. Not a shocker. I'm not an expert on muralists by any stretch. Oh my God. Slip, you know what that is. Let's all say it together. Air. Wouldn't be a puzzle without an error. It's like a subconscious reminder. You're not as good as you think you are. Average Joe. Check for fit, I think, is try on. Don't you? And we're 3/4 of the way done. I feel like this, well, the timing is pretty good. Monodrama that debuted in 1989. I should know. I don't know. Oh. Excessively greedy. Oh, I can think of one towering example of that right now, but I don't know the word. We'll find out. Country. Unwanted place for bugs. Bed. Maybe. Parlor offering. That could be anything. Okay. All right. Let's look at this. Of an indefinitely large number. I'm thinking this is going to end with nth. Something like to the nth or something around there. Okay, good news. Deep cut is gash, I think, and that does kind of solidify for me that something goes splat. Go splat. Hello or goodbye abroad. Oh, well, I know chow can be used in either way. Obviously, that does not work. Okay, let's just keep recollection, say. What? Okay. I still think this ER is right, but I'm going to take it out because there's something weird happening here. I'm really surprised by this. And there's not going to be a rebus or some kind of theme today, so I would think this would be like glimmer or glitter or something, but I'm very certain this is Bob Seger. It could be, I can't think of anything else that it could be. What is this? Guard for some time. It's Rent-A-Cop. That is funny. So true. So true. Okay, and poems is right because mom and pop group is the fam. Okay, well, that's good. Let's see what we can get here. Person that's best left alone. Huddling. In conference. Is this in or N? Oh, goodness. Okay. This could be project or project, but something's happening here. Now, I would have thought enthusiastic crowd, when one's favorite song comes on the radio, my initial thought was something along the lines of turn it up, right? Who doesn't say that? Okay. Okay, well, here's the thing. What if we assume that excessively greedy is going to be something like this? This I might not be right. It might just be OUS, but I think that we can try. Project. Yeah. It's going to jut. It's going to project out, not like the voice, but like appear or something, right? And this is going to be something my jam, and I'm wondering if it's going to be that's my jam. I hope it is. Oh, hello or goodbye abroad. Shalom. That works. And C labs, I'm feeling stronger about. I didn't know that that's like a thing, but sure. Plot device. Again, this I think is going to be like a garden plot. What kind of device do you use in there? Normally, I would say a hoe, because that's in here all the time. But obviously, that's not going to work. Enough out of you would be hush, I think. Oh, here we go. Hose. And what's this? Recluse. Person that's left best alone. Recluse. And huddling as teammates, they're in close. Which is now why I'm curious. Shimmer color. Oh! Okay. We don't see this word very often. We usually see iridescent, the adjective form of this. But I think iridesce makes sense. And I think it is this way. Oh, and a recollection is an anecdote. I say that all the time. England's George V vis-a-vis Russia's Nicholas cousin. I did not know that. I had no idea, but it's cousin. And thankfully, yes, I recognize this name now, so I feel good about that. You know, listen, we are... Oh, and guess what? Couples last coupling, breakup sex. Yes. Sometimes the brain just needs a minute. It just needs a minute. Oh, yeah. Average Joe in modern slang. Normie, of course. Oh. Umpteenth. Yeah. All right, we're doing it. A monodrama that debuted in 1989. True, I think. This is just a guess on my part. I think this is rapacious. Should we try it or should we solve it this way? This is going to be country ham. Unwanted place for bugs would be an app. Parlor offering is a tat. All right, I'm going to go out on rapacious because, oh, shoot. See, I got too big for my britches. We got a problem in here. Okay. Okay, let's just look systematically and see if we can. I'm just going to go one by one here. There's some things here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the mistake because I said early, I don't know if this is spelled right. Deplete, I think, is sap. So I'm just going to replace this U with an A. Yes. Awesome. Okay. 96-day streak. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go back to the puzzle. You know, that was a very satisfying Friday. I will say, and I'm curious to see what Rex Parker says about this one. I may just go like quickly toward the end. But we had some great words in here. First of all, confabulate. Let's just look that up real quick for an actual definition. To chat informally, hold a discussion, or in psychology and medicine, unconsciously invent fictitious, distorted, or mistaken memories to fill in gaps. Yeah, so that is how I think about confabulate. You know, if you're a fabulist, you kind of like just make stuff up, right? However, it also means to chat or casually converse or to confer, discuss something together or consult in order to make a decision. So love that for us. That's a great word. Also, nod to anecdote. I just like that word. Rapacious. I feel like you don't see it enough. What a great word. Ay caramba, not my favorite in here. But not wrong, obviously. And anything else? Anything else? Oh, well, Occam's razor, of course. And while I'm over here, let me just give you the formal Occam's razor kind of thing. Yeah, it's a problem-solving rule. When you have 2 or more choices to explain something, pick the one that makes the least number of guesses or assumptions. People call it the law of, I would say parsimony, but I've also heard parsimony, which to me is just ridiculous, but the law of parsimony. It does not prove what is true, but it gives you a smart starting point. That is Occam's razor. It is not a strict law, it is a tool. And the razor part is, it does refer to an actual razor, in the sense that you're shaving off ideas that are too wild or complex. So there you go. That is Occam's razor. If you've never heard it before, now you know. And it, shares Rent-A-Cop, which just seems perfect somehow. All right, so that is our puzzle for today. Let's do a quick pass on the stats board. We are currently at 96, happy to say. Very close to average on this one. Probably would have been just at average had we not had the ay caramba situation. And there we go. So all told, this is exactly what I needed to pick up my mood and kind of wash away that ridiculous meeting. I can now think about confabulating and whatnot. So anyway, thanks for being here. And I will be back tomorrow with the Saturday, because that's what I do. We solve here. So anyway, thanks for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. TGIF.